What is going on, everybody? This is Josh from Sorcerer Studios, and this is the very first video of the Game Dev Log series of the dungeon game, currently codenamed Escape from Odin. Now, this video is just meant to catch you up on what I've been doing, and to show you a little bit of what I'm doing right now. Now, what I'm doing right now is I am currently creating the first enemy of the game. This is the first enemy. He's currently just called Strong Guy. I don't really have a name for him yet. But I am working on the animations of him. I've already finished modeling. I'm not done texturing him yet, in Blender at least. I'm also going to be texturing him in Substance Painter, myself and my partner, Matt. And currently we're working on the animations for him. So, here is one of the animations I'm working on. It's one of his attacks, so it's pretty much a side swing. Pretty cool. But I don't think it's perfect yet. His arms don't really swing back enough when he finishes the swing. So I'm just going to be polishing that up. That's what I'll be doing for maybe the next hour or so. And I will catch you guys up when I am done. Not too bad, actually. I'm pretty happy by the way this went out. So he begins in the attack stance position. He swings the sword over his head, and he does the side swing. And then he goes back to the attack stance. When animating, it's very important to go back to the original stance that you're doing. So for this case, the attack stance, he goes through his swing, and then he goes back. And that's very good, or that's very essential when working with Unity, because when you're working with blend trees, you need to make sure that the animations are consistent and that they pretty much phase through smoothly. So that's what I'm doing. I can offer a tutorial on that later if you guys want. Just comment in the comment section below and tell me what you think. Okay, so I'm pretty much done with that attack. He's going to have two other attacks that I'm working on, and I'll catch you guys up when I do that. So here's what attack 2 looks like so far. Yeah, it looks okay. It's still a work in progress, but he basically lifts his sword up over his head, swings down, and then this is also going to be a two-part attack animation where he swings down and then he kind of pokes forward and he kind of stabs towards the enemy. So that's what I'm working on. About halfway through. We'll need to do some polishing. And yep, currently working on it. A well-polished and simple game is a lot more effective than a complicated game that's not polished, so we have to make sure that everything looks good. So here's attack 2 in progress, and it still needs some polishing, but I believe it gets the job done for now. He swings down and then he pokes forward. The poking forward was supposed to have both hands on the handle because this is pretty much a two-handed sword, but if we were to pause right there, the armor movement doesn't really allow him to move very much. As you can see, the upper arm guards are kind of clipping into his chest plate right there, and it's definitely something I need to fix. Or I might just remake the arm guards because these are very thick, as you can see right here, and I'm not sure if metal really needs to be that thick up there. Also, the shoulder plates needs to be adjusted a bit. Both of them need to be adjusted a bit, maybe brought up a little higher, but that'll bring up some other issues. So it's pretty much all about mobility versus the actual animation itself. The armor is a bit limiting. I guess that's why knights aren't really that mobile, like they can't do some insane sword moves that you sometimes see in the movies, but hopefully we can get this resolved. And on to animating attack number 3. Alright, so attack 3 is pretty much finished. Actually, prior to making attack 3, I decided to go on a little 8-mile run. So if I sound tired, just bear with me. I don't think I sound tired, but if I do, let me know in the comments. So here is attack 3, which I named Crushing Blow. Sounds a little dramatic, but it's basically just where he lifts his sword up and then swings it down. So it's kind of like a swing that goes down the middle. Now, I originally had it be so that the sword almost touches the ground, but due to his armor, it pretty much limits the movement of his moves. And as you can see once again, this piece of armor and the other piece of armor on the left on the upper arm is really going into his chest plate a little bit more than I would like. So in the future, I'm most likely going to edit the modeling of those plates so that it doesn't do that. So anyways, those are the 3 attacks that I worked on today. It pretty much took the majority of the day, so I'm going to go at it again tomorrow. And I believe those are all the animations we need for him. He is one of the enemies for this game, so we are going to get him into Unity and hopefully begin the AI and also get some textures on him. And we've already made most of the textures. I had to modify some of the modeling of him, so we're gonna have to redo some of the textures. And also, the blue part of the mesh is supposed to be chainmail, and we're gonna be putting a little piece of cloth over the back there and a little piece of cloth over the front. At least that's the plan, to cover the middle areas for the chainmail. So that will hopefully be covered in the next update video. So this was episode number 1 of the game dev log series of making this game, and I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye!